And now in more breaking news, the US military has launched airstrikes against dozens of Islamic State targets in Syria on 19 December in retaliation for an attack on US personnel. President Donald Trump had vowed to retaliate after an attack on US personnel last weekend in Syria by a suspected Islamic State member. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirmed the strikes targeted ISIS fighters, infrastructure and weapon sites and said the operation was Operation Hawkeye Strike. He also cleared that this was not the beginning of war. Meanwhile, two U.S. officials said the strikes were against dozens of Islamic State targets across central Syria. I have Aditya Vadhavan joining me with more details. Aditya, what more can you tell us? We'll try and reconnect with Aditya viewers, but we're telling you about some major breaking news coming in, which is about the US military, which has launched airstrikes against dozens of Islamic State targets in Syria on the 19th of December. In retaliation for an attack on US personnel. I have Aditya joining me. Aditya, what more can you tell us?
Well, absolutely, Vishali. Indeed, if you see, the United States Air Force has targeted about 70 locations of the ISIS terror camps across Syria, and definitely it is considered a very major attack in the recent years. We have seen how US President Donald Trump has been actively saying that they will dismantle the ISIS ecosystem across Iraq and Syria, and this is one of the major attack in the recent years by the US forces stationed in around Iraq and Syria, and definitely post death of 3 American civilians in Syria, this major attack has been carried out by the US Air Force, and definitely in the times to come we could expect some further more attacks by the United States of America, because now Trump has been repeatedly saying that they will dismantle the ISIS ecosystem across Iraq and Syria. Vishali.